You know, when you're on your morning commute, it's pretty hard not to spot someone with their headphones in their ears or a book in their hand. But this is the idea of constant distraction is being challenged by a new trend of silent walking, or as we like to call it,
walking. It's the new old trend, David. So here to tell us more is psychologist Rebecca Ray. Rebecca, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, give it to us straight. What is silent walking?
Walking.
Yes.
Walking.
Thanks for coming in, Beck. Good to see you.
Yes, good to.
And next on today. Okay, so
No, here's the thing, though. In all seriousness, I walk to work most days, right? And I walk around and I do a lot of stuff a lot.
you do everything with an AirPod in.
I do everything with an AirPod in because I need to be distracted because my own thoughts will probably not be healthy for me. Is that what this is all about?
It can be. You know how we've talked about stress addiction before, Dave?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I think people are using their time differently today. So there are some people who feel this need and this urge to go faster, do more, be more, have more. And so they're trying to get more out of each minute by listening to a podcast or ringing a friend. But then there are other people who just find the idea of being alone with their thoughts absolutely abhorrent.
Terrifying.
And so it's this perpetual state of being connected.
So what are, I mean, in some ways it is helpful, you know, you listen to a podcast while you're out for a run or a walk and you're learning while you're exercising as well. But what can be the negative effects of that?
Yeah, I think it depends on the individual. Like anything, whether or not it's going to be harmful depends on who you are and how you use it. But it can actually rob you of the chance to be connected to the present moment. It can rob you of the chance to be able to really appreciate nature. It can deprive you of the chance to be able to reflect on your thoughts and feelings. And also, I feel like it might be a compromise to your safety because you're just not aware of your surroundings.
Nature schmature. I'm scared of this because honestly, there'll be a lot of people like me out there. We're actually not listening to learn. We're actually listening to be distracted. To have that comfort because I'm finding it comforting. So, and not because I don't want to be with my own thoughts. I just find this more comforting than being with my own thoughts. Can we have it both ways here, or is silent walking something we should be trialling?
It feels like an oxymoron that you're being comforted by not being with yourself. But I think that the plus is that if you allow yourself to actually be undistracted while you're walking, you can get into what psychologists call a flow state, which is that state where you're so...
Just tears are flowing down my face. I'm thinking about my childhood trauma.
Session.
Fantastic.
Just emotions coming out of your earlobes.
Absolutely.
Leave my earlobe out of this, please. I've told you before.
Lovely lobes.
All I can imagine is this visual now.
No, sorry.
It is beneficial. Look,
Cry
just
walking.
trust me.
Crawking, I like to call it. Cry walking.
So what kind of time, how much time a day should we be devoting to silence, to just being in the present moment?
Yeah, I think we need to not add too much to people's plates at the moment. Like, you don't need to go out for a 1 hour walk and be alone with your thoughts. A couple of minutes can actually be really beneficial as long as you're being mindful in those minutes. You're actually present with yourself.
So, there's silent walking. Is there other ways we can do this in our lives?
Yeah, absolutely. You can meditate. You can do any other form of exercise. You can do any activity that puts you in a flow state. So we could be talking jiu-jitsu or playing music or painting or pottery. And then finally, the thing that I will always come back on because it's so important is to actually spend time with people who are good for your mental health face to face, not just across screens.
So do you support this trend of silent walking?
Look, I'm a big fan. Personally.
Okay, good.
Could be my generation, but I'm a big fan.
Okay, great. I love it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Great to see
Rebecca.
you.
Always
Thank
great
you.
to see you.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?